Thank you so much,
There we are.
Toby.
Now they can hear you.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
We're
Get it
just getting
all.
started.
Where am
I
I?
forgot to
She's
turn
like, I
off
don't
my
know.
alerts, so I appreciate you using them and letting me know that they were there.
I found me. I know where I'm going. Am I done eating? Can I be done eating? Oh.
I'm pretty sure we're all done eating them.
Hoop, 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 hoop.
And we're all still sitting at the table. Oops.
Some of us
Fine.
were. Some of us
Well,
are down
some
here
of us
getting
are.
ready to go diving.
I
Yeah.
guess I slept on the table last night or something. I don't know.
No, we just had breakfast.
Yeah,
Yes, I had breakfast.
this is post breakfast.
Then I had a post breakfast nap.
Fair enough. You had a nice full belly. You said time to sleep until second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
And don't forget 11s.
Okay. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so in the Discord, I kind of put a little summary of what exactly we did the last session. So if you need help to give yourself a little reminder of that,
I kind of
it is.
remember.
It's on the D&D forum, the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle
I
section.
saw it.
Yeah, it's the best I could do.
You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
It actually was a really good job. I read through it all.
Thank
I was
ChatGPT.
entertained.
I
It
have
helped me.
everything I need in my notes. It says candy is evil in big bold letters.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's
think I
Sunny. You
remember
put the
most
wrong
of
name
that.
in there.
No, definitely Arg.
No,
No, I'm just an
Stop it.
asshole. I'm not evil.
Mhm.
Sunny
sure
is
we
my
know.
religion friend. There's no way that Sunny is evil.
I have
Sunny-
seen the things she's
I
done in more
mean,
than one game.
She's like
She is-
99% vanilla, guys. Leave her alone.
99%.
94.
94%, excuse me.
Wild.
Oh, okay. Now that we're in an ad break.
That tracks.
So, what I'll say is, welcome back. I really don't know how to start off a session 2. That is not what I meant to do. My bad. LOL. Forgot how to run a stream.
Bitch girl.
Here we go. So we start off. We're at Dragon's Rest. You guys had woken up and eaten breakfast. As you guys were finishing up your biscuits and gravy. Hi, Stitch Girl. Hi, Queen. You're the queen. You guys finished up eating your breakfast. Tarek went to go clean up the kitchen. And Runara, as she does every day, goes in with the children, the Kobold's children, and gives some sort of lesson or just, manners or history or whatever the subject of the day may be. While Mila and Laylee head down to their tinkerer's room to get ready for the dive for that morning, while Varnoth is in the temple. So, what would you guys like to do?
Quick question. Did you mean to leave that dragon there?
It's a statue.
Yeah, at the very bottom.
Yeah, it's a statue.
Okay.
Yeah, they added stickers to maps, and I was like, oh, I can add this in. So I added it in. It was there the last time. It's a little
I
dragon.
noticed
It's a
it
dragon
over
statue.
the little, that little star, and I was like, it's probably just decoration, but that's also very concerning.
Yeah, the star
Yeah.
that Varnoth
come
is
to life.
near is the statue of Bahamut with the canaries, with the human statue of
Okay.
Bahamut with the
The
canaries.
one that we were praying to.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And
that's
then
over
the
there.
other
Okay.
statue. Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second. Excuse me.
We were praying at that one. God, Margie. So unreligious of you.
I failed my check. Remember, I was just mouthing along and getting the words wrong.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, she over here was smirking at me and everything. Renara was.
Yeah, it's a statue of a dragon. You guys are always welcome to see if you can identify that dragon or ask Renara about it or whatever you guys want to do.
She's busy.
She is busy.
I'm looking in the library for anything about, is it called Timet? I can't say the other word.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Dragon.
Tiamat?
Yeah, that
Tiamat?
one.
Okay.
I'm looking in the library for stuff on that.
I'm gonna go diving.
Are you specifically looking for stuff about Tiamat or just dragons in general?
Specifically in that one.
Okay.
While she digs for dragons, I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
Okay, your passive insight is 12. If you'd like to roll to see if you can crit. Give me an insight roll.
Oh, hold on. That's not insight. That's just a random 20.
Well, that stuff.
Yeah, 18 with no context.
You know what? Let's just go with it.
That one.
You could add your
Well,
you can add your modifier to that.
Yeah.
What's your
that's
modifier? I don't have that in front of me. I just have
Right. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that. So -2, make it a 16. Screw that one.
okay, 16.
I have no
So
insight.
you find a brief history of Tiamat, but it's no more than you didn't already know living in Faerun and being in this mortal plane. Yeah, it's nothing new to you. Is there something specific you were trying to learn about her? Because I'm not going to go through the whole history of Tiamat for you. Because I
Supposed to
don't
be
know
like
the whole
the
thing.
evil version, right?
Yeah,
That
so
Bahamut was
Tiamat,
good. That's why.
Tiamat is kind of the rival. So
Bah-
Bahamut is the harbinger of all metallic dragons, which are considered on the good side. Whereas Tiamat lives in the seven hells and hates, and that's her thing. So this book basically explains that she's the mother, the creator, or not the creator, but the mother of all the chromatic dragons, and she's basically an entity of hate, and she's currently trapped in the seven hells.
He just wants to say "f you" to all the humans and everybody
she's-
else.
The reason why you don't find a lot of text on her here is because this is a chapel of Bahamut. And I guess it's good to know thy enemy, but I believe the goal of the cloister is pacifism, so they don't want to breed that hate, that you get what I'm saying, right?
I gotcha.
Okay.
Yes. In that case, I'm just gonna wait till Renara is done.
Okay.
I'll wait outside.
Does anybody else
You don't
would
want
like
to
to
sit
do
and listen
something?
to the lesson?
Well, I didn't prepare a
No.
lesson today, guys, so it's going to be a general topic.
Mannerism when there's guests.
How not to behave at the dinner table when we have guests.
Yes.
I mean, if nobody else,
No bringing out shiny
Delron,
daggers.
Jasmine, Knox, do any of y'all would like to talk anybody before I swing over to Koya and Samuel and we go diving with them?
No, Nox just gonna sit there and listening on the lesson, as general as it may be.
Okay, cool.
Learn better manners.
I mean, my charisma does need some work.
Excuse me. Oh, hi, Paige. Love you. Sorry I didn't see you a second ago. Thank you so much for popping in. So as we swing to Samrael and Kioya, I've been practicing.
Yo-yo.
We swing over to Yoda and
Wow.
Samuel.
Okay, can I legally change my name after the
No,
end of
you
this?
cannot.
Nope. You're Yoda the yo-yo forever.
Toyota, right?
Okay, Toyota and
Kioya.
Samuel.
Toyota. Yoda.
Oh, you made me swallow my soda down the wrong pipe. Oh, shit.
Remind me next session to make a character with an easier to say name.
Kyoda.
Like-
You
Kyoda.
know, I figured this
No.
name was pretty easy to say.
If it didn't have the second Y, I could do it. It's the southern accent just blocks
Okay.
all of those things.
I also have a southern daggone accent, and I
Yeah,
can
but
say
you
it.
have a different southern accent.
So
It's
like,
different.
it's simple, and you do 3 letters, and that's it. You just keep it simple.
I got crippling depression.
Or do like
Me too, but I still pick the simpler
Somebody
name.
has crippling
I'm in
insanity.
danger. So you guys walk down to the beach and get into Tarek's dinghy boat to kind of go out towards more the middle part of the bay. It's a clear day today. There's no thunderstorms. It doesn't look like it's going to thunderstorm, at least as far as you can tell. And Laylee and Mila. Mila is the apprentice. She's a lot younger. She's old enough not to be in lessons with the children, but she is glued to Laylee's side. Just kind of like always big bright eyes looking at her like she's just the smartest person, and
No, that's adorable.
I know, they're so cute. And the sea is calm. The mist is kind of still clinging to the shore, and the sun casts golden light over the waves. The small boat gently rocks as you guys sit at the back end with Laylee at the helm, and Mila just sitting there, just happy to be there. Kind of has soot on her face because she's not too good with fire. And she's got her oversized hat and goggles, kind of eager to listen to whatever Laylee has to say. And she looks at you guys and says, "All right, like I told you." And she's looking at Mila and she says, "Don't touch anything with too many moving bits or, glowing unless you want surprise eyebrows." And she goes, "I want surprise eyebrows. You already have surprise eyebrows. You singed them off yesterday. What exactly are you looking for?" And she looks over to you guys and she says, "Okay, so we're going to go diving. Just be aware that it is darker as you get towards the bottom. The bay is, though, very shallow. There is lots of things to find. Just be aware of any kind of sharp objects or anything that may look rusted or dangerous."
So if I see a sharp object, I should poke my partner with it, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yoda,
Please don't
Yoda.
do that. I didn't bring any health potions with me.
I'm sure they'll be fine. They can handle 1 or 2 little pokes.
So, and what we're looking for is a wreckage, sunken scrap, metal fittings, tools, old anchors, ship plating, coral, anything that can be melted, mended, or repurposed. It could be good for armor, even a weapon. The sea's been kind of coughing up treasures lately, strange ones.
Well, let's get to looking.
I mean, sometimes it's not just sea junk. I found a dragon bone once. It was blackened and burnt, but there were several glyphs in the sand that weren't there the day before. I don't know what they mean.
The dragon fighting something and got scorched. But how would it scorch its own bone?
I don't know.
Anyways, shall we?
We shall.
Sure. Let's see. What kind of roll would we do for diving? Because it's got to be like a
Probably-
swimming proficiency, something. Bounded.
Well-
What would you say?
I would have it be 2 different rolls.
Okay.
One of them would be I would do one of them as a dexterity roll to kind of see how much ground they would cover in the time that they're there,
Mm-hmm.
and then a either investigation or perception roll, whatever you prefer, for them actually searching for stuff.
Okay. Because I was thinking survival, but yeah.
Survival works too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Actually,
gonna do. Okay, if you guys could give me a survival check to see if you can swim and swim well, please.
Wow, 4.
Can I look at athletic one?
That's an amazing start to this. A 4.
Uh-huh.
Then again, I am a tiefling, so I probably don't really like the water all too much.
You
What about-
somehow leapt
oh,
right into a
acrobatic.
whirlpool.
Oh dear lord.
24
That's
Samroll.
nice.
Yes, Samroll just
That's a nat 20.
Samroll just sinks right down to the
He's a
bottom.
tall- what?
This giant Goliath, perfect, holds his breath. He's giant lungs. Koyoya, Toyota just kind of
Toyota.
like sticks his toes in the water and is like, "Oh my god, that's cold." And then Mila just kind of laughs at you, like, "Don't worry, I'll be here." And
I just step over the edge
she's
and
gonna
just
give you the help action and kind of help you into the water and stuff. Oh. And then if you guys, what are you specifically looking for? Is there anything you have in mind when you're underwater and you're looking?
Sunny, hush. We already know you're the shiny lady.
I guess for me, I technically be looking for parts to make a crossbow, like a hand crossbow.
Okay.
Since that's
Um,
one of my weapons I'm more proficient
give
in than a regular
me-
bow.
both of you give me a perception check to kind of get a general layout of the underwater of the bay.
Well, in that case, I can use my passive perception of 14.
Okay. You want to roll just in case you crit?
I'll roll just in case. Let's see. Perception.
I just got disconnected, I think.
11. So yeah, just a passive perception.
We hear you.
About 11.
We can hear you.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh.
There she goes.
She'll be back, right?
Yeah.
She's back.
Okay. Sweet.
Guess who's back? Back
Back
again.
again.
It's okay, Kazi. You're fine.
Kings is back.
So, I gotta look at the game log because I totally missed what you guys rolled. Koyo, with
21,
an
he rolled
11,
11.
with an 11,
Well, I got a passive
you
perception of
definitely
14, so-
see a sunken ship,
Whoa.
like halfway intact underneath the bay. It is a small clipper ship that looks like it's been down there for quite a while. It doesn't look like there's too much in the interior, but as you search on the outside, you see mechanisms and things like that, including what looks like a partially intact clockwork trigger mechanism, probably to use on the ship as a weapon.
It's a weapon.
Uh-huh. And then
Oh.
Samrael, with your 21,
Samrael.
Samrael,
Or Duty Head.
you
Which one,
find
Sammy?
you find
Stone brain.
kind kind of an area, kind of a little bit away from that shipwreck that Koyoya spotted. Kioya? Kioya?
Yoda.
No Yoda.
Yoda.
I'm
I
so
can't say it when
sorry,
she says
Trick.
it.
It's not on purpose, I
That's why I wanted
swear.
to change my name.
I swear.
Yo-yo, Toyota.
Yoda.
You poor man. Everybody's just absolutely butchering your name.
You poor car, you.
Kyoto, right?
Where
I-
was
Yeah, and then it
And you
Kyoto?
find
the door, and
what
then
looks
Kyoto.
like
There's
To
no
be-
T in
Kyoya?
it.
Kyoya? Kyoya.
Yes.
Where's your name at?
Kyoya.
Kyoya.
Kioya.
Kyoya.
Kioya.
Messed me up.
I would have
Kioya.
thought we would have an English lesson at the beginning of the session.
I feel like this could have been covered during the 45-minute warm-up.
Or like that's gonna encounter every time we have
Hi,
a session.
Casual. Thank you for joining us. We're having a great Friday. We're trying to learn the English language while we do this, apparently.
And
You said
apparently
it right.
failed.
You said Toyota.
I did. That is not, that
English
is,
is
yep.
weird.
Just add key. Just change toy to key.
We usually need a key to start them, so. Anyway, I'll shut up.
No, you're fine. Samuel, you find kind of like a dragon bone area in this bay area, kind of hidden under some rocks, because you're a big, strong man, and you lift the rocks up, and you find dragon bone shards fused into obsidian.
Can't see the rest of them.
On this old
I know, if you
ship,
see me stop
you
because I'm
watch
moving the map over.
as no, you're fine. On this old ship, you watch as this as Laylee kind of with expert swimming, with her tail kind of guiding her through the water, go up to this ship where you find this mechanism, Kioya. And she pulls.
Yoda.
Yeah, she kind of
Like-
like takes her hands and pulls this looks like what could be wire made of copper. It's kind of got barnacles on it and stuff like that. She pulls that out and she sees you and she points at that mechanism and she points at it to you.
Oh, fetch.
Like you should grab that. Along with the dragonbone shards that you find, Samuel, you also see a rusted dagger with a hilt shaped like a serpent. It looks like it used to be maybe
Ooh.
like a magic item or something like that, but you don't sense anything. It looks like the handle is still,
Here.
ornate and things like that.
Kitty.
I want the
Let's
dragon
see.
bones and the dagger.
Cat's determined.
I want the pretty treasures.
As Laylee comes back up, she throws the wire up for Mila, and Mila kind of puts it in the bag. And Laylee goes back down, swimming expertly, and she looks like she goes into what was the captain's quarters of the boat.
You guys hear him?
Mm-mm.
You can't hear me?
Oh, we can.
No, we can hear you. She was asking if we could hear the cat.
The cat part.
Oh, no.
Sorry. You're louder.
Would you guys to continue
Loud.
to maybe search inside the boat or maybe look for anything else along the shoreline away from the boat?
Probably continue to search inside the boat.
Okay. With that
The
foreign
forums,
swimming
monsters.
in survival, you have to come back up for air. Um, you kind of do that when Laylee comes back up to drop the wire off, and you go back down and you watch her go into the captain's quarters. You want to kind of follow her in there, or do you want to search in a different part of the ship?
I'll follow her in there.
Sweet. You see that she has already kind of gathered up what looks to be like the metal rings off of barrels, rusted ones. That the barrels are long gone. She
When does boat sink?
you
Long
see
time
what
ago from
looks
the sound
like
of it.
yeah, you see what looks to be like a captain's desk or maybe a some kind of dresser or something like that. You can't really tell, but it does have drawers in it. And she kind of looks at you and tells you to like go search in there. I haven't done that yet. And as she swims out and swims back up.
He opens it and there's like a piranha in there or something.
There is not.
No, it's just a mimic.
No piranha.
You kind
When
of
did Mimic drown?
give me in this like
Okay.
captain's quarters. Is there anything specific or generalized you want to look for?
I guess probably more parts for like the hand crossbow, or see if I can find any sort of like treasure or
You
just any
find
knick-knack around.
a cracked bronze astroblade. It's astroblade is used for star navigation.
It's gonna work great with my cartography.
Except it's probably warped and not working correctly after sitting down
Yeah.
here
I
under the water
mean-
this time.
Aren't they able to
Probably
blacksmith stuff
I
down
can
here?
ask her to see if she can repair it.
Samriel, what would you like to do?
Stonehead.
Did I already pick up what I could of the dragon bones and the dagger?
You did. Would
gonna
you like to make
Like-
a perception check to see if you can find anything else around in that area, or would you like to go to a different part of the bay?
I think I'm gonna go along to a different part of the bay and keep looking.
Okay.
If you ask me for any more perception rolls, I think I'm just gonna stick with my passive perception 14 because my rolls tonight are just terrible.
You've rolled twice. You're fine.
Just wait until we get into combat.
Yeah.
And then he
I
rolls
Wait
a
until-
nat
when-
one.
perception, and I only got an 11. So
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find anything else in the Bay Area, Samriel.
An investigation. That is a 16.
Okay. You see kind of like what looks like not a cave, but more of like a cove in or a grotto underneath the water that kind of goes into the side of the cliff.
Let's go see what's over there.
Okay, sweet. So you walk inside this grotto, and it's mostly marine life in here. A lot of,
Jeez.
a lot of
Some fish.
seaweed and bioluminescent mushrooms, things like that. You come up, and it's like there's air. It's like an air pocket under there. You see a chest. It's the only thing in the room that's human made.
Oh.
Spidey senses are spideying.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
the survival instincts are kicking in.
What would you like to do?
You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna investigate the chest and see if it's got a lock on it or something like that.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh no. That is a 7.
Um,
Toyota, I
mean,
think I
it
stole your
does
rolls. I
have
think I stole your die.
it does have what looks to be a typical lock pad on it. It's not like a padlock, but it's got like a lock on it. But the wood from this chest looks very waterlogged and with a big Goliath like you could probably be broken into without a
Fail
key.
the strength roll.
I will throw something at you.
Stonehead.
I'm debating if I want to try to break it or if I want to try and see if I can just pick it up and take it with me.
I mean, if you do that, I can always lock pick it open, probably. Or at least attempt to lock pick it open.
But see,
They
if I
might have a
let you,
tool above too.
if I let you help me with it, that means I have to share my treasure with you.
Hey, they might have a
I'll let you keep all
tool.
the stuff since you found it, but if there's anything you don't want, then I'll take some.
Well, and for all we know, there might be, crossbow bolts in there or something like that.
Only one way to find out, and that's to open it.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can pick it up and take it with me because
Okay.
I don't know what's in it. So if I try to break it open
Give
down here, I run
me-
the risk of losing
me-
stuff or damaging it.
Give me a strength check, please.
Oh goodness.
It is a 19.
Okay,
Bang
as
it on.
you pull the
mean, you are
side
gold.
handle of this chest, it just kind of breaks off. You go to grab the other side handle, and that one just kind of breaks off. You go to wrap your arms around it, and it just kind of crumbles in your arms. And the
There you go.
chest
It's open.
isn't able. It's open now.
Well,
You
okay
cannot
then.
take it with you.
I'm gonna kinda
Killed
dig
the
through
mimic
it.
back then.
It is not a
I'm gonna
mimic.
kind of dig through the wood and see what was in it.
Okay, so in this old chest, you find kind of an old bell from a ship, it looks like. You find it has arcane runes etched faintly on the inside of the bell.
Definitely bring that up.
And you also found a waterlogged, leather bound book stuck inside. It definitely needs drying, repairing to be able to read any of the pages that are in the book. It's very delicate. And that's it. That's
Well, I
all that's in
definitely-
there.
I'm definitely gonna take both of them with me. After all, I have to make sure I wait for my lovely duo over here to be asleep and just bang the bell right over her head.
I might be able to identify what the arcane is. Yeah,
Anyways,
I have
I'm gonna
plus
take
7
the,
to arcane. Thank you very much.
She rolls a nat
I'm gonna
one.
take the bell and the
Ah, Bill.
book and take them back up to the boat.
Okay, sweet. Mila kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, wow, that's a good catch. I wonder what's in that journal." And she
Hey,
looks at Koyoya,
swim-
who has
swimmer
had to
over
come
there.
back up for air again because he's not a very good swimmer. Kind of just puts his cool stuff that he found into the boat. And
Did you actually search that dresser or desk or whatever it was?
yeah, he did. He
Okay,
found the
I
Astro
must have
Blade
just
in
missed
there.
that then. Oh yeah, that's right. Wow. I
Yeah,
heard it,
Argy.
and then 0.5 seconds later, apparently it just left my brain.
Yeah, remember, guys, he doesn't pay attention to anyone but himself.
I mean, everybody knows that.
I was reminding
I'm
them.
special and I know it.
You're a mess.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
you guys get
Yes, I
back
am.
up to the boat, and Laylee goes, "Oh, I can totally make something out of this stuff." Says, "I always make something out of nothing. That's kind of my thing." And let's get back before the tide turns. It looks like we've got enough to work with.
as we get closer, and I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole and kind of push Koyoya out of the boat.
I will
Sure.
grab onto your arm and I will drag you with me.
Oh my god, you gotta roll for this kind of stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Not like while we're out in the middle of the bay, but like close to it, so he'd be able to walk up out of the water, just just to splash him in there and dunk him.
Okay,
I
give
mean,
me a
That
strength
dagger
check
and
against
stuff of
his
yours goes
AC.
missing in the middle of the night. Don't go look.
I was going to say,
Okay,
if
what's
the
the
other
roll?
person's resisting, then it's always
That's
a roll.
hilarious.
That is a 21 strength, and what is your AC, sir?
You can roll for dexterity to
My
dodge.
armor class is a 12, but let's see.
Roll for
Dexterity.
dex.
Great. Where the heck is
I think it's a
dexterity?
2. I'll get a 2.
Would this be a saving throw? Would it count as that?
Yes, it's a dexterity saving throw.
7.
Oh.
Aw. So Samuel just like
getting low rolls.
strong arm
Rock's
Goliath
dead.
like pushes you way too fucking hard into the water. You don't even see it
Further than the
coming.
javelin.
Face first into the water.
Better sleep with one eye open tonight. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Laylee kind of goes, "Oh wow."
I figured he needed a bath after all.
I mean, y'all were
Just got
just in
done
the water. Mila goes, "Laylee, I'm gonna do that to you," and she's like, "You better not."
Uh-oh, I've been starting trouble.
That's totally something.
God, if I could, I would so want to just take one of my daggers, and just
I mean,
chuck
he's
it
a
at the
stone
back of his
golem.
head or something. Let the handle hit him in the back of the head.
Just smack him. Oh.
I'm in the water. I kind of have to truck back to
When you
land.
get out. Poor thing.
Hey. You can stand up and wade your way back out of the water, though. I waited until we were close to the beach. I didn't do it in the middle of the bay.
If you woke up with
Who?
broken legs in the
Arnott
morning,
again.
don't mind.
Mila's like, "That's totally something Blep would do."
I'm gonna take this crowbar I have, and I'm gonna be breaking some kneecaps.
Oh my goodness.
Just tie him
So
up.
as you guys are coming back up from the water, Laylee kind of says, if you guys don't mind, I would love to look over some of this stuff and see if I can make anything out of it. Give me like a day or two to kind of go through it, and I'll let you know. I definitely can do something with these things. So it's up to you guys if you want to give them to her to kind of help she can create
Does that
things
include a
with
bell?
them. That includes the bell.
Yeah, I'll have.
Probably research spell first. Just saying.
I am going to hold on to the bell, the book, and the dagger. And can I give her some of the dragon bones and keep some for myself?
There's not that many. So let me just say that she can replace the rusted part of that dagger with the dragon bone. She says, I can definitely
Ooh.
do something with that. She says, with the rest of the dragon bone,
Understood.
I can make something else, maybe with the mechanism that you found on as the weapon on the ship, the mechanism, the trigger mechanism. Maybe I can do something else with that. I'll definitely need. Give me a second.
See, if he's gonna be breaking my kneecaps in the middle of the night, though, I'm tempted to just say, nah.
So
Just
I
do the
need
dagger,
the
not the other.
I need the armature.
Find out two good
I need
weaponry.
dragon bone, and I need some treated wood. It'll take me a couple days to treat wood, get it dried out, and ready to mend into something. The
As
Astro
an apology
Blade.
for shoving him in the water, I will go ahead
Um,
with that and be like, yeah, you can do that with the dragon bone.
With the Astro Blade, I can combine this with the copper wire and maybe do something with that as well. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited about this. There's so many things I can do. I think I can maybe, with the rest of the wire, I can make a couple snares maybe. I don't know. Maybe we can do I don't know. We'll just see. Definitely
she's gonna be
the
in her
book. I
workshop
can't
for the
really
rest of
do
the day.
anything with the book. You might want to leave it out in the sun to dry to see if there's anything useful in the book. But right now it's kind of useless, waterlogged the way it is, and I can't
So
make
we've left-
anything with the book.
So we've left most of the stuff with her except for the bell and the book. And I'm gonna take the book up to the temple, and where the statue of Bahamut is, and put it out there in the sun to let it dry.
Okay. And she says maybe with the bell, if I had some like magic, or like a gem or like some kind of, I don't know, maybe whatever purpose it had before, we can restore it. But that's beyond my capabilities.
Well, while the book's drying, I'm gonna go hunt down whichever of our group I feel like would be the most proficient in magic and runes and glyphs and all such.
That would probably be Rosalind. I would
Well, I
assume.
guess I know who I'm going to hunt down then.
I
Kioya, as you kind of
Hey.
walk up this path, you're still kind of, drying off. And Tarek actually finished cleaning up the kitchen, and he's walking down the path as well. I can't fucking move it. I'm sorry, my language. I was trying to do it on the wrong
Wow.
one. You
Frickin'.
kind
There you go.
of meet with him on the path.
Budgeon.
When he stops you, he says, I really wouldn't let those food scraps go to waste. You can see that he has a short sleeve shirt on this morning, because it's a beautiful sunny day, and he's and you can see the tattoos on his arms. Can you give me an insight check?
All right.
Uh-oh. What's this gonna be, a nat 1?
10.
No, that's fine.
Actually-
You pass. It's fine.
I was about to say I could use also my passive insight, which is a 12 actually.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
the
noticed
10 the 10 passes. It was a 10 DC.
that. All right.
So you see very clearly on his forearm a noose. It's okay. We'll get her back. There we go. A noose, and you know the symbol. This is the symbol of the Gilded Gallows.
And I as he's talking, can I put on like a poker face, kind of like act like as if I didn't notice, just give him a friendly smile and be like, all right, sure.
Sure,
I'll
give me a
go take
deception
look at one of
check.
Those extra
I'm
scraps.
just kidding. No, you're not
Be
physically
sneaky and
lying,
poker
so I
face.
won't let you. You don't have to make a deception check if you just. It's fine. Sure. And he goes, "Thanks, man. I really do appreciate you guys doing this for me. They're good. Well, they're not people, but they're good people, kind of. And they are kind of the society on this island, other than this home that I have here, that we take care of each other." And he kind of moves past you and kind of like waves you off, and kind of heads down the path himself. He goes and talks to Laylee.
Where'd my religion buddy go?
He's probably
Is there
having internet
anything else you
issues where
guys want
he's
to
at.
do?
This dude. What's this dude?
Varnoth?
By him, I can't.
It's a
Yeah,
woman.
Dude,
It's like, what's this dude? It's like, no, that's a woman.
does she know information like about the
You can
dragons?
talk to her.
She's in the middle of conversation, and I just come up the stairs going, Rosalind!
Goodness. I'm asking her if she knows anything about the Tia, whatever.
Tiamat.
The bad dragon.
She goes to we do not.
Don't say that, Sonny. Don't.
She kind of looks at you with this like stern face. This is a very battle hard person that has seen things and has chosen this life of pacifism and is very battle hardened. And she kind of looks at you with skepticism because she doesn't know you guys. She doesn't know you. She sees you as a drow. She knows that, you know, this is not usually where we find drow. And she looks at you and she says, we do not study Tiamat here.
I'm only asking because I had a dream that I want to prevent from coming true. So I want to make sure I can stay clear of her.
She just kind of,
Sorry, ma'am. I'll go pray over here again.
very well.
And then you're getting yelled at.
Oh, well, you're not yelling. You're just sitting there.
Toyota, you can move your own pawn piece.
Alright. I guess I'll just be kind of in here looking over some of the food scraps.
Oh, I thought you were going
that he
to
mentioned.
Rosalind.
Why? Why is everybody coming to me?
I don't know.
I was going to Rosalind.
Oh, you were going to
because of the
Rosalind.
bell.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the bell. That's
On that note, I too will go to Rosalind.
Okay.
so. I finally
what do you
find
want?
her. Look what I found while I was diving with Laylee.
You can see Varnoth kind of like eyes what you're talking about and kind of looks at it and then goes back to praying.
Of course,
So-
I have no clue what these things on here mean or what they say or whatever. So I figured maybe you might know.
Okay. I can try and identify it. Do I just do the arcane?
If you're trying to see if it's
Ouch.
magical or something, there is no magic left in these runes or in this object.
And then like investigation to figure out what they mean.
What languages do you know, ma'am?
I've got the draconic
Mm-hmm.
and was it goblin?
Goblin. Oh
Goblin.
no.
It's not goblin or draconic.
The
That's all
fact
the
that Sunny speaks Goblin explains so much.
Somebody had to figure out their language.
Sunny, you're a treasure goblin. It's not that you speak their language, it's that you are one.
I apologize for my connection issues.
No, you're fine. It is what it is. I think we're in an ad break anyways. Does anybody want to take a break?
I think I need to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. We can take a 3 to 5 minute break, whatever you guys want to do.
Do you really do the roll for identifying the bell? Because that's why I wanted to be over there to figure out what that was. Like, as soon as seeing him walking by.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
what
no
else do I need to
magic.
do to identify it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
There's
not
no
do.
magic in it.
Okay.
What languages does Nox speak?
Yeah. Hey, Knox, can you understand these symbols?
Let me look real quick in
Well,
my
here
other
you go.
app.
Because they're not draconic or goblin. What is that? Would that be like goblinese or something?
Goblin.
I think it's just goblin.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I was trying to be funny.
Oh, I
Uh,
have an idea.
Nox speaks Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay.
Hey, you both speak goblin.
We learned from the same teacher. We didn't know it.
Yeah, they had a goblin as a teacher.
Rosalind, remind me what character race you are.
Who?
Rosalind, otherwise known as you.
I'm a drow.
Character race.
So
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why do you
this
not know
the
Elvish?
runes
I
the
know
runes
Elvish.
on this bell
Drows know Elvish,
are
right?
Elvish. Um
Then you
Don't
just
drows
said
know
you only know
Elvish?
draconic and goblin.
yeah, I was
That's the extra
confused.
stuff.
Oh, we
Sorry,
should
that's
tell
the
me all.
extra
I'm
She's a
stuff.
sorry.
I got my,
She is
Yeah,
a drow.
drow.
I got my
She should know
normal. I'm a
Elvish.
drow.
Okay.
I know Elvish. I just thought that was
Um,
assumed.
Would you
Face
like to
palm.
give me an Arcana check to Nox? Just
Wait,
so
if
you
it's
can.
Elvish, I should be able to read it.
Yeah, they're just runes, though. They're Elvish runes. You know that. You're gonna try. What you're trying to see if the magic attached to them.
Okay.
You said Arcana?
Yeah, just give me an Arcana check. 12. Okay, sweet.
12.
So with a 14 and a 12, you realize that there's no magic still attached to this bell to these runes. Because you do read Elvish, you can make out some of the runes on the bell is used as some kind of magical alarm or some kind of boom or bell ringing on a ship to warn for danger. You know, because of your Arcana check, that if you infuse this with some sort of magical energy or dust or gem or something like that, that you could restore its magical properties.
Can I do that with the prestidigitation?
No. No, the
I was going to
prestidig-
ask if I were to just channel like a first level spell slot into it, just like raw magical energy, would that work?
Or just
No.
No.
Can I do
Okay, you're looking for
Spark?
something specific.
Mm-hmm.
take little sparkles do it?
No. Glitter sparkles.
Glitter spark.
How about firebolt?
So we need to keep an eye out for some sort of gem or something
Magical
like that.
gem or something, yeah.
Yep.
What if we drew runes? Would that help?
It already has the runes on there. It just needs something to power the runes.
Mm-hmm.
We redraw the runes in
We're
the same
magical.
places.
We do it because we're magical.
So I would say it's about 8 a.m. in the morning. It is almost near complete high tide. Is there anything you guys would like to? Oh yeah, we're in a break. Let's
Right.
take our.
Don't just sit here talking through break.
I know. I'm sorry. I just got
I
so
actually
excited
have
about it.
something I would like to try and
I
do.
blame it on Nox.
We're going on break.
wait.
Hold it until we come back.
Now,
Let's take
I think
the remainder of our break. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. You need to run. Run.
Run to the bathroom.
Run.
Alright, well,
Idea.
I'll be back in 2.5.
Okay.
Thanks.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3
Oh my
1,000.
gosh.
What do you call a sheep who can sing and dance? Anybody?
Hmm?
You know.
Lady Baba.
Oh my god. Oh my
Uh-huh.
goodness.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Someone's Twitch alert notification says that in it.
Mm. Mhm. Boop boop boo doo doo doo.
Do.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Cat hair all over me.
Mhm. Oh my goodness.
You get it first.
You've already given
Okay.
it to her.
Let's continue on. Is there any
Dadgummit.
particular heading you would guys like to go? Or would you like to stay at Dragon's Rest?
We want to stay forever.
I guess I might as well probably move up to the temple with everyone else. Keeping my distance from him.
You'll get your chance, Toyota.
Dadgummit, I wanted to do that so bad.
You can see
I don't know
Runara
if I should tell them what my plan was or not.
and Rix say to you, Roslyn, Runara comes up to you and goes, did you have any more of those dreams?
I want to. Maybe we can do this in private, so I don't get stared at weirdly again.
Absolutely.
Not with low charisma, actually staring wide-eyed at the conversation.
He just looks like a deer in headlights. Just has no idea.
So I tell her about my dream, and I ask her if she knows anything about the evil dragon lady, and what I can do to make sure she doesn't. Whatever.
She looks at you and she says, Tiamat is in the seven hells. There is no possible way she could be here on this island. However, this island holds many graveyards of many dragons, chromatic and metallic alike. I would be more wary of those.
Is there any that are still around on this island that we should watch out for?
There are many dragon and dragon-like creatures on this island.
Like the major ones.
Well, I will say that we did have a dragon come in a week ago or so to try to. He heard a calling to the island, same as you all here, in some way or some form. He came to help. We told him that this is a peaceful community, a non-pacifist community, that the other dragons on this island that seek power or fortune or any of the stolen power from the dragons that lay to rest here, he wanted to fight them. He wanted to bring them to justice, to have them disappear off this island so that they can't fraught their plans, so he could fraught their plans. But Lord Adron hasn't returned.
Sounds like we'll have to keep an eye out for him too, so we can help him.
He is young for a dragon. He is very determined. We'll say that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please try not to get too involved with the dangers of this island. I fear for your safety, all of your safeties, and I wish to no longer see violence. I want this island to become a place of peace and of healing, not continue the cycle of violence that's been here for hundreds, thousands of years.
Is this conversation actually happening in private, or can we all hear it? Everyone who's up here at the temple?
I think after the dream thing, she kind of turns and looks at you guys when she says, I fear for
Okay.
all of you. Yeah.
Hey, you're all crazy.
Yeah, she's trying to explain this in a way without giving away too much information.
Then after she says the part of not wanting any more violence, can Nox kind of take a step forward and be like, well, I
Kind of like
understand
violence.
I understand your wishes, but you know that we might have to do some violence to stop the violence, right?
In my experience, the circle of violence always leads back to revenge and violence, and it never ends. Power of friendship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
Will drown us all at the bottom of the sea.
Now, the tide will be going down in several hours. You are welcome to use the boat that Tarek has, that he uses to fish and visit the Segro Caves.
What's the closest thing to us?
I would say the I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Are the caves where we were wanted to go and check
Well, it'll
on?
last 2 days.
Yeah, we want to take the food scraps over there and trade with the creatures.
I'm out of my drink.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'll be okay.
Let's see, in that journey, I don't remember exactly what you said, but that trip, even on boat, we were going around a lot of the island, so it's going to take some time.
It'll take about 3 hours.
Okay.
If you go by foot, it'll take about 6.5.
Well,
I go by
if
foot
it's
by
high
myself.
tide, we might as well
Could
go
ride
ahead
on
and
the
take
back
the
of
boat.
Sam
Be
Rail.
a little longer because you're smaller.
No, because I can
Yeah,
go
little
under a
leg.
bunch of obstacles. You guys would have to take
We
time
all
to get
walk
around.
like this.
You could, if you look,
I mean, considering I've
That's
already made a
rude.
map for everybody.
So
Inara
we're
we're
kind
gonna
of.
take the boat.
Well, then I will see you when you return. Please come back safe
can
and
we all
whole.
fit in the boat?
Yes, you can all fit in the
Yeah,
boat.
can we all fit in it? Okay.
Yes, you can all
Like,
fit
do
in
I
the
have
boat.
to ride on the
Thank you,
Goliath's
Amanda,
shoulder?
for all your
Jasmine can
kindness.
fly overhead. Jasmine can always fly overhead.
It's true.
I wonder if she can carry her claws, her talons.
No thanks.
Oh, yeah, Jasmine can just carry Nox.
No, Nox is good. Nox does not need carrying.
Nox is just like holding for
Nice
dear
spread
life
height.
onto her leg. Just...
You're not going through, love.
So I
Wait,
guess we're
where's the
going to the
boat we gotta
caves
load
then.
up on?
Is there anything Jasmine or Delron would like to do before we leave to the caves? Because you guys really haven't said much, and
They just
Kind of getting
chilling.
railroaded.
oh,
Oh,
guess that's
I think
it.
Cosby's trying to fix your
got
microphone.
railroaded right out of the VC.
We're having technical difficulties.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Take your time. I mean, if you don't want to put your video up, maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'm good.
I was talking to Delron or
The
Kaze.
two that
Jasmine or Delron,
Yep.
who kind of just have hung out in the library.
That's a nice book.
they were listening to the class earlier on manners and behavior at the dinner table.
I think Samuel could use a good lesson of next time.
Delron,
My
as
manners,
you
I
are kind
crank
of
on you.
sitting in the
Play the prank, you say, shoving
the
me into
library.
shallow water.
while that whole conversation was going on. Varnarth walks in there kind of to her space where she usually spends most of her day. And she kind of eyes Delron and kind of nods her head.
What your respect?
And then, out of respect, and then kind of sits down and reads her book.
We should talk stories.
You have no story